welcome back to World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic Blind. We are going on Safari. If by Safari, I mean killing like 90 things. And to speed up that process, Sharper Spear. Stamina Spirit help me at all? Fighting stuff? Oh, there's a big guy. That's the one we need to fight. More stamina will just let me wait to heal longer, so that's fine. Wind Rocks, Cleft Hoofs, Tall Bucks. 30 of each. Trying to avoid other enemies, if possible. Because this is quite the order of slaying. Don't need a whole bunch of extra stuff. And that Cleft Hoof is a Cleft Hoof. These guys are going to be all around. I think we can do Death Wish without too much problem. But stunning, not great. Or some power samples. Tall Buck Stag, yep, that's the correct one. I just have to be careful. Make sure it's exactly the right guy. Unless the quest very much specifies that anything counts. Let's see. I don't think that Sunder Armor is really too useful here against these kind of enemies. So I should look to see if there's another good use of Rage we can use here. Sweeping wasn't... I mean, it does plus 110. That's something. Keep fighting stuff while I look.
I can't do that.
There's a defense level. Execute's not really what we want here. I would just use up all my rage, slowing down other attacks. Mocking Blow is instant. That's got some value.
Too far away.
What are these Cleft Hoofs? Causes 114 damage, so not additional damage. Yeah, Bloodthirst causes 606, and then the other stuff it also does. And we have all this extra rage. It's also a 2-minute cooldown. That's not really what I'm looking for. We can do Thunderclap. Something at least. It's also instant. That's good. Does a bit more damage. Hamstring only does a little damage. Heroic Strike is not instant. I don't know how much that really matters in this situation. Some Thunderclaps could help a little bit here too. Allow us to slow down their attacks a little bit. So we take a little bit less damage. That's at least slightly useful compared to some of these other attacks we can do. Or in this instance, it's time for Sweeping Strikes. Because we've bothered the Tallbuck stag. And we're stunned. Rude. Are we getting the venison and the meat? Keeping both of those. Yeah, a lot of cleft hoofs and tallbucks right over here. Less so on the wind rocks. That's okay. Yeah, while we are not on a huge positive number of rage, doesn't matter what we really do here. Just focusing on the regular attacks works fine. But eventually, everything starts piling up. Even if we do get stunned. I saw a tallbuck down this way. And we're not necessarily even in the area where this quest really is taking place. So we'll slowly make our way over that way. And instant attacks are pretty good. I can definitely work with that.
Too far away.
We could also potentially be fighting, like, the rock guys and stuff for other quests. I'm just kind of focusing on one thing at a time right now. Well, technically 3 things at a time. But you know what I mean. This cleft hoof had pants. Misty Reed Pants of Intellect. It has an auction price from who knows when. Just some green pants with a whole bunch of bonus intellect on them. Very good. Well, goodish at least. They were at least somewhat good at some point, maybe. That's what I can tell from this past auction price. Maybe somebody wanted these. Or at least somebody had these pants at some point. These pants exist. Not the most conclusive information, but that's fine. I just got it from a cleft hoof, so really can't be too excited about it. We will put it in the section of things to actually try to sell, though. Not that we've had a huge amount of luck with selling green items in the past. But still, why not? A bunch of gray items. No surprise there. Just random bits I can later trade in for a little bit of money. We're gonna throw 1 Thunder Armor in. Why not? Also getting a decent bit of this powder here. 20 of these if you have control of the PvP thing, so probably not. Currently we have control of literally nothing over there, so. I think our likelihood of being able to make use of this system is fairly low, unfortunately. It's just random animals. It's not gonna be too crazy. Hopefully. It is going to lead on to more difficult quests in the future, though. As happened with the previous adventures with the Safari guys. Start off just fighting a couple regular animals. And then things get serious. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to find a healthy Windrock population. Windrock mastery. In all directions. Okay. Yes, that narrows it down. Not at all. We also saw plenty of Cleft Hoof. These guys are just all over the place. Wherever we go, it's all gonna work out. We are 1/3 done with 2/3 of the quests. So essentially a 1/6. Or something. 1/3, 2/3. Yeah. More than that. 2/9. There we go. Fractions. Always good. Okay, there's a giant ravine there. Have to probably go around that. This will definitely be more interesting once we get the named elites wandering around quests. For now, it's very much 90 animals. I think I'm going to try to start making my way over towards the Safari guys. Just because there might be more Windrocks that way. Yeah, worst case scenario, we can just come back over this way to fight all the Cleft Hoofs and Tallbucks. They are not in short supply, by any means. Although with our hunting activities, they possibly could become in short supply. Look at all these guys right next to each other. This is the time when yelling would alert the other Cleft Hoof and be slightly problematic for me, so I'm not going to do that. This will allow this one to do slightly more damage to me, but again, not an issue. Pretty simple. They've got some abilities and such, but nothing particularly worrisome. We're getting a very solid amount of the meats here, too. The Tallbuck venison is going to be another inventory space. So we can start getting through our buzzard bites here sooner. That's good too. So this is the Ring of Trials over here, where you walk in there and get set for PvP. It's generally not what I want right now. Kind of doing something else. No quest about the Elec. I guess I only have 3 guys over there. That also tracks with the previous safari, where it was 3 types of things. Although I don't know if I've seen the multiple types of the same low-level enemies, except slightly named differently, like Elder, Tallbuck, Stag, and I know there's a stronger Cleft Hoof. We've dealt with them before. That's entirely possible. Assuming that they are following the same Safari Quest conventions as they did previously. Which is definitely possible. My goodness. Absolute quantity of Tallbuck stags. I guess they're in higher supply since they're smaller. You can map down a lot more Tallbuck stags than Cleft Hoofs without things feeling silly. Yeah, we're gonna be done with the Tallbuck stags very quickly here. This is number 20? Yeah. There's also gonna be Tallbuck stags over closer to where we need to be. So I think it would be a solid idea to avoid more of the Tallbucks right now. Just in case there's not a large enough population of wind rocks over in that area. Don't know where I got all these recipes that use these meats, but it's being very convenient for me. I'm sure the value here would make it noticeable that these are useful for something. The Tallbuck steak is much cheaper than the meat for some reason. At least the Cleft Hoof kind of makes sense. Might be something else you can do with Tallbuck venison, based on that price discrepancy. Or not. You never know. Elec. I think that's a type of mount. Alex. Not this one though. He's wild. And we can make more pods. Infinite food source. Still really, really nice. Still really, really nice. I'll basically head north along this path over here then. That'll get us where we're going. I've been recipe with wind rocks. Doesn't look like it. These are both yellow recipes too, so that's going to be a very nice cooking experience. Avoid the dust guy. Don't need you right now.
I'm out of range.
Up, up. Double powered up. This time. And then we get stunned, ruining our momentum. Sad times. Yeah, just a big old pile of random bits here. It's gonna have some value too. $14 of these, 12 of these. Yeah. And I'm not going to complain about some more gold, since we are absolutely going to continue to need more gold. Let's ride for a little bit here. So we can go find some wind rocks. They're probably not going to be along the road, obviously. We would just head more towards where the quest is. Should be a start. That is definitely the one we need to be concerned about at this point. I don't think concern's really the right word, but aware that we have 0 wind rocks. Here's some wind rocks. And just like that, we are back in business. Also, luckily, all these guys are non-aggressive. Except for the tall bucks that were up at the safari, but that's a different problem. So we can, as long as we don't do any, like, shouting unnecessarily, we can accomplish fighting just the ones we're looking for. So that'll work out. Coming up on 2/3 of the cleft hoofs. So yeah, as we work our way northward here, we can get more of that done too.
I'm out of range.
Another nice ravine. Possibly the same ravine, honestly.
I can't do that.
Got a new drop since we're fighting wind rocks now. The other ones aren't feathered. Surprise, surprise. Getting stunned for a little bit is a little annoying, but I really can't complain. Somebody else is fighting stuff. They are level 70 paladin. And they can fly, and now they're already over there. Amazing. If you got a... Especially if you had, like, the fast flying mount, you would definitely be well off just quickly getting to different locations. Yeah, dead cleft hoofs for days out here. He's just finding cleft hoofs. I mean, the cleft hoof meat is 1 gold each, so I don't know if that's a good farming method per se. It exists. I don't know if I'd want to farm up hundreds of cleft hoof meat to buy a mount or something. Honestly, my current strategy is continue playing game, do quests and stuff, and money just kind of happens. So far, I haven't been too worried about it. And we're not 70 yet, so we are getting there, though. 68 and 3rd. Getting there. Definitely getting there. Especially if we're going around like this, fighting dozens of guys, nearly hundreds of guys. We'll get there. We will absolutely get there. Unless we die first. Pod time. Not hugely in a rush with this, so not really worth using bandages. We always could. We can always make more. It's whatever. But infinite pods. Also, bandages technically cost money, as much as I really don't buy or sell them, since I can just make them myself. Again, there's a potential money-making method here. Maybe. Not too worried about it. Final mastery quests. These are public mastery. I wouldn't say these are the final, though, so I don't think that's what they're talking about. Where are we at now? Yeah, we're in the area. You continue heading more that way to get more wind rocks. We got 2/3 of 2/3. 4/9. And a bit.
I'm out of range.
Another wind rock drop. Beaten Talon. Sure. Also seems the speed of the kills is lining up nicely with being able to do charging again, which is one of the reasons we are so high on rage all the time, as we keep getting to get more rage constantly. Not that I'm complaining.
Too far away.
There are worse problems to have. I'm using sweeping strikes. Because that's a bit fun. And wind rock. Wind rocks might not have a meat. That is a potential. Oh, these are level 70 elite patrol. Not what I want. Not what I want. Which direction you going? Just going back? That's okay. That's okay. There's a wind rock.
I'm out of range.
Oh, this is wind rock central up here. Fantastic. Just a relaxing day. Annihilating the wildlife. By the score.
I'm out of range.
Just somebody run past. Druid. Hope they don't mind I'm destroying nature and all that.
I can't do that.
So I have to be slightly wary, since there are these dust guys around. And especially with how low I'm letting my health get. Really don't need them getting into the mix here. That would not be good. That would not be good. Let's find rock guys up there.
Too far away.
Probably the guy we just saw run past. That would make sense. We'll eventually be fighting rock guys. Not right now, though. Not right now. Apparently also might be able to mine the rock guys, so that's exciting. I was up for a good mining. Whether or not we'll get any useful ores from them is another question. But hey, some extra rocks to sell isn't bad either. Can't complain too much. We're 1/3 complete with 1/3 of the quest, and 2/3 complete with 2/3 of the quests. 5 nights. Running all over the place. Seems to be fairly populated here in Nagrand. Seen a decent amount of people doing stuff. We're also running out of the wealth head buff. So, next time we heal, we'll get that going again. Look at all the wind rocks. No worries. Could be potential worries if multiple people trying to do the quest at the same time, or somebody's farming all the cleft hoofs. But there's enough spawns that it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. Based on the number of meats that we've gotten so far, looks to be possibly something around a 1 in 3 chance. Of course, this is not a large sample size by any means. But it's probably not too far off. Not a rare drop, at least. So that's good, in case we ever wanted to farm up some more well-fed buff items.
Too far away.
Don't really need to ever farm up food, what with the pods. And at some point we'll need to go fishing again, just to get our fishing up. So that'll be nice. Avoid dust guy. He's just being there. Being dusty. While I kill all the birds. How much XP each are these? Let's see. They're green difficulty. I think you still get XP as long as they are not gray. 800 XP each. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Especially when you multiply by 90. A fair chunk of the 768,000 experience in total from 68 to 69 here. Oh boy. Not the best time to be getting multiple aggros in here. But we managed. And we have another buzzard bite. These don't appear to be buzzards, so we're not getting buzzard wings. Heals basically the same amount. Interesting that the numbers are slightly different. 4320 versus 4410. For the most part, everything seems to be very standardized amounts as you go between the ranks of things. But these are special pods, so they can be special if they want. We're managing to wander slightly over here towards this city. Which probably don't want to be here. Yeah, as long as we stay over here fighting birds, It shouldn't bother us. We're 2/3 done with all the quests now. Thirds update. It'll be nice to just hand in all these at the same time. Get the likely next version of them. Either the next version or the first, yeah, go ahead, we're actually hunting interesting things now quest. Both are probable.
Too far away.
That. Yeah, the wind rocks are definitely the least valuable, it seems. Because we're not getting useful meats for cooking levels and well-fed buffs. Well, that's okay. A little bit of XP. A little bit of random, less valuable drops. They're all very easy, so I can't complain too much. That counts as being in combat. Back on the mount. Alec gets to live.
Too far away.
It might be respawning. I don't know exactly what the respawn stuff rate on things is. Like 5-ish minutes. Maybe. Could also depend on what the thing is. So who knows. Typically, not in situations where stuff respawning is important. But with a 30 count on the quest, you can get into that situation. That would be a lot of spawns. Especially if you start getting multiple people trying to do it at the same time, too. All depends on balancing. We got dust guys and rock guys here. Being a slight nuisance. It's only a 10% increase time between attacks, which basically amounts to a 10% reduction in damage, which honestly is not too bad. What's the last? Like 30 seconds? Yeah, that's pretty good. Demoralizing Shout lasts for 36 seconds. And that reduces attack power by 316. So combine those two together, and you're doing stuff. Debuffs. They can be useful.
I'm out of range.
If we make them weaker and slower to attack, Thunderclap might be a decent thing to add by 20%. This only says 10%. Damage attacks by 20%. Okay, those are two different numbers. Yes, this one here says blasting enemies increasing time between their attacks by 20%. But then the tooltip on them says 10%. I'll have to see if that affects other creatures. They could have some kind of crazy bird special where they get to attack more often for some reason. Could be. This is gonna be the last wind rock we fight. 10%. That says 226. This says 316. Deep Wound's just bleeding. Okay. Well, that is interesting information. It's like it's doing like one rank down or something. Oh, he's fighting the Talboks over here. So we will fight those aggressive Talboks over there. And that's okay. I don't need to fight 3 at the same time right now. Yeah, there's one completed quest. There's probably not going to be enough Cleft Hoofs and Talboks up here to finish the quest. Let's see here. 10%. That feels like it's also much less than just one rank increase. I don't know. How many, we put any points into that? Thunderclap. Keep fighting stuff. Yeah, but an additional 10%. Discovered the barrier hills. Okay. Slowing effect increased by an additional 10%. Yeah. Well, we got points in it, so hopefully it's actually working. Barrier hills, though, huh? Just be right over here. Or if we can get up in there. It would be kind of silly to have a name for a place you can't go to. Weirder things have happened. And they're just the barrier between here and Shattrath City, so that could definitely be a barrier. There's a pole arms level. Fantastic. Yeah, getting the... Well, besides when you need to switch to a new weapon type, getting the levels has never really been an issue. And we're not stacking intellect by any means, so that's not what's happening. Just not a Talbuk back here. I can almost try to time the difference between their attacks to see if it's 10 or 20%. But that would be effort. It's probably helping whatever the numbers actually are. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Nine more things to go. 11 more things to go. We're gonna need to go further afield to get the final Cleft Hoof kills, I'm feeling. There's just not a lot of space up here for 6 more Cleft Hoof spawns. We got some Wind Rocks though. Don't need those. And before I leave, I want to try to go up in those hills. Just to see what they might have up there. Could be something neat. the question of exactly where these hills are. They're like down here too. That's less interesting. We got it when we were like standing right up next to it over there, so. Eh. We will see. Yeah, the barrier hills. Definitely looking like more of a barrier and less of hills. There's yeah. Not really gonna help me with this bit. Got some rock guys. Got some impassable heights. Got some tall buck stags. Only 3 more tall bucks, 6 more cleft hoofs. We got some moldy bracers at some point here. Oh boy. Eh, another 46 silver. Could be worse. And our 1 in 3 estimate seems to be holding up pretty decently. Not something I really need to worry about exactly what it is. I'm not like calculating the efficiency of farming hundreds of them or something to decide what's the best choice for everything. So, just getting some drops is pretty much what I need. Nothing more complicated than that.
Too far away.
You're getting close to everybody else. Nope, not that. Yeah, just look at nature. Doing its whole thing. Getting beaten up by me. Ring. Are you talking about the Ring of Trials? Not really up for anything right now. Just getting this done. Three more cleft hoofs. Getting a bunch of debuffs on the opponent. A bunch of buffs on me. Works for me. That should be the last heal we're gonna need. Let's go find 2 more cleft hoofs. Should be doable. Should be doable. Nice full inventory of various drops. Got a lot of ores and such too. Good bank at some point. Hey, look, a cleft hoof. I found it. It's over here. Still need 1 more though. Still need 1 more. Shooting away from the Elec.
I can't do that.
A little bit over 1 and 3 for both of these. Meats. If I was a singular cleft hoof, where would I be? In the grass. Which definitely narrows it down. There's one.
I'm out of range.
Oh, yeah, there's no shortage. There's no worries. Everything's fine. There's almost too many of these. That's why we're killing 90 animals. Because it makes no difference with the incredible populations going on over here. Alright, there we go. That took a bit, as you might expect from killing 90 things. But it is done. Now we get to go turn in 3 quests. Cleftoofs was in yellow, while the other 2 were in green. I wouldn't say the Cleftoofs were particularly more challenging, but who knows.
How may I aid you?
Windwrack Mastery. Every day is a gift. Make the most of it. For tomorrow we shall stride swifter over the plains than today. We'll spread our arms further and strain to achieve that which tonight we can only dream of, though it may ever elude us. Windwrack Mastery 2! You must always push yourself if you are to one day stalk the mightiest of prey. While you're not yet ready, I will point you in the right direction. There's another breed of Windrock, even deadlier. Seek out the ravenous Windrock to test your mettle against. You'll find them in the heart of Naground, to the west and southwest. 30 ravenous Windrocks.
Go in peace.
Is there a group for Ring of Blood? Okay. Not feeling like right now.
Light be with you.
Topic Mastery. That's a good tale, Cough. Of how you bagged all those stags, warrior. But I think you can do better. I've got something else in mind for you. Topic Mastery 2. This darned scratch is getting the worst of me, it would seem. So are you up to filling Cough in for me again? This time you're going to bag yourself some thorn grazers. They're tougher and wilier than the stags, so keep your wits about you. Look for them, Cough, sheltered under the trees in the middle of Nagrand to the west and south. Go on, get out there and Cough. Show Hemet what you're made of. I'll be fine. 30 Tulbuck thorn grazers.
Light bless you.
No.
Clefthoof Mastery. A fair start, that's just the beginning. Lesser Clefthoofs prove nothing. Let's move to bigger challenges. Clefthoof Mastery 2. You prove to me that you can find and take down a regular Clefthoof. Far more dangerous are the Clefthoof Bulls. Bag yourself 30 of those, and you can talk to me of hunting prowess. All around the middle region of Nagrand, west and south. 30 Clefthoof Bulls.
Be good.
It's the same quest, but slightly harder because they're higher levels. Oh boy. I might just go check out this now. I don't have time right now. Alright. I'm not going to do the hunt 90 more things next time. Let's get a little variety going here. And we've got plenty of other quests that we can do. But not these ones. Next time. Goodbye.